hey friend, welcome back to the channel. My name is Aaron Jackson and I'm here to help you with your country and your bluegrass guitar skills. And so what we're going to do today is kind of a part 3 on a series that I've been doing on essential double stop sequences for country guitar. And if you haven't checked out the other 2 that I've done on this, be sure and check those out because they'll just go along with this lesson really nicely. But I wanted to do these because I wish somebody would have sat me down and showed me these ideas whenever I first started getting into country guitar, and I tried to, start learning from the greats of country guitar like Brent Mason and Ray Flacke and Johnny Highland and Albert Lee and just, all the amazing country guitar players. And if somebody would have showed me this first, whenever I got into their stuff and I started trying to learn these note-for-note solos, it would have just made a lot more sense, and it wouldn't have seemed like such unfamiliar territory. So that's why I wanted to kind of share these videos here with you and these ideas, because it will get you familiar with, again, a lot of really essential, melodic ideas and double stops ideas that you'll use in country guitar, but it will also get you familiar, with playing with your pick and finger with the old hybrid technique there. So I'm super excited to share this with you. And hey, as always, be sure and hit the link in the description if you would like a free kind of 30-minute little crash course on country guitar. It comes with printable and downloadable tabs in PDF form that are yours to keep. So again, hit the link to grab that. And yeah, let's jump into the lesson here. All right, so let's start with, so what we're going to do here today is kind of like I've done in the other videos. We're doing a harmonized Mixolydian scale in thirds and in sixths. And again, I covered that in the other 2 videos. But today, we're going to do that in A. And so the first sequence that I want to show you is we're going to play these on the 3rd and 2nd strings. These are thirds in A through the Mixolydian scale. Again, if you know what a Mixolydian scale is, great. If you don't, that's fine. Just learn the pattern. So here we go. We're going to do... Okay, and then on your picking hand, I was actually I was playing the 3rd string with my middle finger and the 2nd string with my ring finger. It just kind of gives it that maximum kind of popping sound. You can also do it if you want to have your pick hit the 3rd string and your middle finger hit the 2nd string. That's fine too. But again, let me show you the sequence again here. We're gonna do. Okay, so yeah, these ideas show up a lot. Like, you'll see that used a lot by Danny Gatton and Albert Lee and Brent Mason. These ideas show up a lot, and that's why I wanted to do a Mixolydian scale instead of a major scale with these. But again, one more time. Now let's go through and we're going to play, instead of playing those as double stops, we're going to play each note one at a time, or we're going to do... Okay, and then we'll jump into it, and kind of like I've done in previous videos, we want to sort of kind of walk into each idea. We'll do... and then we'll do that in reverse. Okay, so again. All right. So, and here's what I tell my students to do. Like the first the first sequence that I showed you, where we're just playing them as double stops, play those as quarter notes, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the second way that I showed you, play each note one at a time, but do it as eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then that third way where we kind of walk into each idea, play those as 16th notes. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 1E, and then it's walking and chewing gum at the same time, y'all. It's tough. So one really fun thing to do with these, to make it more musical, to make it more fun, and to also work on your timing, is to practice these with a train beat backing track. You can find these all over YouTube. You can find them at different tempos. There's certain, metronomes that have the option for this kind of thing. And go through and play those ideas along with like a train beat, like this. Okay, so you can see how that makes the whole thing, not only is it great to practice with, because you're also, in addition to working on these melodic ideas and your technique, you're also working on your timing. So that's a whole lot of fun to do, and you can do that with all of these sequences that I have shown you in all three of these lessons. So I highly recommend doing that. So anyway, that's one idea that I wanted to show you. Here's another one. Again, we're doing an A Mixolydian scale, but this time we're going to do it on the third and first strings harmonized in 6. Again, if the theory is over your head, don't worry about it. Just learn the patterns. So that's going to go like this. We're going to do... Okay? And so, yeah, some very kind of pedal steel, sounding ideas there. So now that we went through, played them as double stops, and rhythmically as quarter notes. Let's go through now and do each one of them one at a time as eighth notes. And then back down. Okay, and then we'll walk into each idea and play it as 16th notes. Whoops. So again, as quarter notes. Eighth notes. And as 16th notes. Okay, so let me do that with the train beat here. Okay, so again, you can see how that's a great way to work on your timing, and it just makes these a whole lot more fun, and it feels a lot more like music and a little bit less, like you're doing, rudiments in high school band or something like that. So one more time here. So we've got the thirds on the third and second strings with the variations that I showed you, and we've got the sixths on the third and first strings. And again, with the other variations that I've showed you there. So anyway, take the material from this video and from the other two, and if you'll practice those, especially along with that train beat, again, you can find plenty of backing tracks on YouTube, but you can also find, I think there's certain metronomes that have like the little train beat feature dialed into it there. And if you'll practice all of these ideas along with that train beat, you're really going to lay a killer, solid foundation for, being a good country guitar player. And honestly, a lot of these ideas you can use exactly like I'm showing you in your solos. I mean, if we just took something here, I'm just going to I'm coming up with this off the cuff here, so bear with me here. But like, if I was to take to E, I could do, let's see, A, D, E, A, and that's like some of those thirds right there. Or if I wanted to do it with the sixth, I could do like a 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E. Anyway, that's just kind of me spitballing off the top of my head there. But you can see how those ideas are absolutely usable in your country guitar solos. So there's just a lot of really good things that can come of learning these ideas, and again, especially practicing them with that with the train beat, with the backing track as well. All right, cool. So, hey, thanks so much for hanging out today. And again, remember to check out those other two videos. And like I was saying, if you'll practice all of that material, and especially, kind of play that along with the backing track, that's going to be some really, really, really good ideas to have underneath your fingers. And again, I wanted to make these videos because I wish somebody would have shown me this whenever I was first getting into country guitar. It would have made the whole learning process, it would have just made everything make a little bit more sense, and it would have had me, lay some good foundations at the beginning of my study of this kind of guitar playing. So again, y'all, hey, hit that link down in the bottom of this video to get a free little half-hour crash course on country guitar that comes along with printable and downloadable tabs in PDF form that are yours to keep. All right, so again, thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.